Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. We've got Randall. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Johnson outside. Pass to Reza Shea. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To stand both at 23 and 24. First over. Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Julius Randle is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Irving. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. And for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Reza Shea. Porzingis inside. Sabonis is there. Just 3 to shoot. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Albuquerque. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker. Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. DeRozan inside. Guarded by Reza Shea. And it's DeRozan missing. Daniels kicks to Young. Young sets a screen for Daniels. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Irving against Young. The kick out to Sabonis. It's Randle with the drive. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Young with the ball. Hawks passing it around. Doncic against Daniels. Back to Johnson. Porzingis finds Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Screen by Sabonis. The drive by Doncic. And the shot is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Johnson for three. Sabonis grabs the board. Doncic kicks to DeRozan. Randall with a screen for DeRozan. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Young. Outside Daniel. Young sets a screen for Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 6.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Luke Kennard comes in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. And Albuquerque also making a change. Walter, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Now, here is Young. He has yet to score. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Okongwu dishes to Young. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the three. Albuquerque leading by 5. Here's Doncic. Here's Walter. Randall outside. Randall with a screen for Irving. Drills it from outside.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Young. Okongwu with a screen on Irving. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We've got Newell. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Okongwu. And it's Pumpkin in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Randall. Still without a basket. For 3, Bibby. Good on the triple. Bibby's got the lead up to 9 now for Albuquerque.
When you get that ball inside the line, it can free up the three-point arc. Great dish by Randall.
Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Irving. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Albuquerque leading by 9. Outside Williams. Irving for three. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
And we talk about the handle. Of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Albuquerque making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside Daniel. Young looking around. Over Bibby. Young's shot is off. Albuquerque leading by 12. Here's Walter. Scoreless thus far. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Albuquerque shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Rizichet. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Randall is screen on Young. Bibby for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bibby's got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Rizichet with it. He's defended by Randall. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Young for 2. Atlanta again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Atlanta trails by 18. Rizichet up top. He's defended by Randall. Now Rizichet. Still yet to score. Pass to Young. Over Bibby. Young's shot is off. And Albuquerque with the possession. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Williams kicks to Randall. Williams sets a screen for Randall. They grab their own miss. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. The rebound by Young. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Zinkas, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Jalen Johnson subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. .127 left in the first half. Rizichet wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Albuquerque.
Albuquerque leading by 15. Doncic passes to DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. to Ricochet. Now here's Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Porzingis. That shot is off. Nice D from Sabonis. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And the shot goes down. And Albuquerque leads by 17.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Ricochet in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. There's the triple. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter.
And so it's Albuquerque taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, we've got DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis, no good. The Atlanta trails by 19. Here's Ricochet. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And it's Luka with the rebound. Irving against Young. Sabonis the pass to Doncic. Irving from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got the first basket of the second half here for Albuquerque. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Daniels, no good. Albuquerque leading by 22. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Hey, why not? DeRozan has that huge vertical. Just put it up there and let him go get it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta.
Timeout, timeout.
They're scoreless since the first half. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Porzingis finds Ricochet. The Hawks again can't hit. And so here's Albuquerque. There's the lob to Sabonis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I really like when Sabonis takes initiative, especially by making himself a target on these alley-oops.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young to end the run. Ricochet in the corner. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Ricochet's got 6 points.
A true highlight of Ricochet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Irving against Young. Doncic outside, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Porzingis can't hit. DeRozan against Daniels. And here's Doncic from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Daniels finds Young. To Porzingis. Rebound by Albuquerque. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan passes to Nesmith. Back to Sabonis. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. Nesmith can't get it to go. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Fades back, and there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Rizichet.
And for Daniels, that's a comfortable range for him. And he's big enough that he can shoot over the top of the defense.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Albuquerque.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Newell. Nesmith covering. The offensive rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Porzingis has the open look. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Now DeRozan. The kick out to Irving. Doncic looking it over. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Albuquerque. Here's Porzingis driving the lane.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And so it's Albuquerque ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Luke Kennard out there with Newell. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Young. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Albuquerque.
Substitution for the away team. Number 0.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Alexander Walker. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. The drive by Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Doncic. Young from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And they double up Doncic. Puts it up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
Kennard against DiVincenzo. Okongwu dishes to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bibby. Again, Young missing. And Albuquerque with the possession. And they double up Doncic. For three, Bibby. No good on that one. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Kennard. Puts up a three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bibby. And the layup is good.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Bibby's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. And here is Okongwu. Pass to Young. Looking to get it going. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Young against Bibby. And good that time.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He tries for 3. Newell, good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Albuquerque. Pass to Bibby. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Okongwu. No good from outside. And Albuquerque with the possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Newell pulls it in. Bibby against Young. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Doncic against Kennard. And Doncic gets it to go.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
To the inside. Here's Newell. He's defended by Randall. Newell can't get it to go. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Newell can't get it to go. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. And yes, it's good.
Love whenever Williams takes that mid-range, shooting with great confidence from there.
Alexander Walker with the ball. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just